Good morning, guys. If you remember, sorry about the problems last last night, but we've got the wheel back up on. It's just the intro that I used, a little bit of problems there, so we should fix it up next week now that we know what we did wrong. All right, let's go through these selections. I wanted to cut back. Normally we like 5, 6 selections, and but it is what it is at the moment. Just got a lot of horses with good profiles. We've got 14 selections, which is a bit because with 14 selections, we definitely need, you need, depending, we've got some good prices, but you need 2 to 3 winners. So I think we got that there. Some of the short ones we've got, when I mean short, around the $5, 450. I like the money for them, and I think they'll be hard to beat. So we can get them home, and then one good priced horse will be looking good today. Let's go through them. My first one is we'll go through Gold Coast Race 3, number 5, Exotic Miss. Sorry, just got to get my bearings right. Exotic Miss. As you know, we've got Floozy in the race. And look, she was $6.50 when I was looking at this horse. Now she's $5. $6.50, she was quite inviting. I backed her for the place at the time. I hadn't backed her yet, so I'm spewing about that. I thought Floozy might come out with the 7-day backup. But yeah, you've got a very good mare here. 19 starts, 5 wins. Ethan Brown. And of course, Floozy is good as well. But they're both margin winners over the 1200. They're won by good margins, and we know the form Floozy in. That is fantastic. But this Exotic Miss is a classy horse, and she did the same, winning first up. She had one run less by the 2 lengths and steps up to the 1400. But what I like is Ethan Brown and also wet track form, really good wet track forms. 2 seconds on the heavy here. It's been stepped up in distance, so the step up in distance is going to really enjoy. Soft, heavy 10 is okay. Soft 6 form is really good. So if it gets upgraded to soft 6, soft 7, she's got a win here by 10 lengths on a soft 6, won by 2.5 by Volcanic Love. So when she gets in the wet, it's another win. She brains them. And a win here by a small margin by 2 lengths to the third horse, Transatlantic and Press Link. They're very class horses. So good wet track form. She's obviously come back really good. This is a good win and place because I don't know what she's paying for the place now, but I got about $2.30, and that's what Bluesy's paying for the win. So this is a much better play, win and place. You get a place, you get your money back, get a win. You got 4 units plus a unit on the place, so you're winning 5 units. So enough of that. I think Floozy will be hard to beat, but there is a difference there with wet track form on Exotic Miss's side. So happy to play there. All right, let's go to Morphetville. Morphetville, race 3, got number 5, Salty Pearl. Here, I won't go too much into this horse. We've got Ma, we've got Zara. We've got a really good run, 1100 behind Kiliana, hit the line well, an extra 100 metres in distance. Still traps the favourite. That's fantastic because it ran second, beaten 3 lengths to a very good horse. The winner is a very good horse, but this horse, I think, has got potential, but was beaten 3 lengths. I'd be rather taking the 460 on a Zara Ma combination, beaten 0.4 lengths to Kiliana, and I think still got improvement in the horse on the way up. Wait till you see this horse. Is a beautiful Salty Pearl. It's grey. It's really grey. And as a 2-year-old, they normally get more grey as they get older. This is already really grey, so it's a really well named Salty Pearl. Love the name. When you see the horse, you're gonna love the name as well. Morphetville race 4, we've got number 4, Seeking Stardom, $4.80. My notes have just kept saying, can't wait to get to 2,000, can't wait to get to 2,000. I like T. Johnson as a jockey. There's some of the big names there, I must admit, but it's performed 4th up before. When I've got a green rating pattern, it means 4th up. I think the last 2 preparations, this horse has won 4th up, and I just think it's even going better. So Morphetville race 4, number 4, Seeking Stardom. Then we go to Morphetville, race 5, number 15. Well, this tip is a little bit out there, but I took 100 to 1. It's now 60 to 1, this horse. Obviously, it's hard to be confident, but I do believe this horse can win. And I wouldn't be tipping it to you if I didn't think so. This horse to me reminds me of Laquini Spirit. I think that's its name, when it won 100 to 1 in the Victorian Oaks, when it led all the way and left them off the bit. I believe that's what they're going to do again. They're going to really lead on this horse and try to run all the fillies off its feet. It ran over, you've got to remember, this is 2,500. It ran 2 lengths first up, 1,400 to the Muffin Man. Muffin Man's got good Saturday form. Then it ran third at Terang. It was quite a hard run. Now, in this race was Sweltering. It only got tied the last 100 metres. Sweltering came out and ran very well in the Queensland Oaks. Ran a place, I believe, and ran a good race. And then this run here, over the 2,000, being by Here Comes Ruby, it's led all the way. The other horse came. It looked like it's going to go past it. It kicked back, and after line went again. This tells me that this horse is a leader that can just keep rolling. I feel it. We're talking about a 60 to 1. And it's going deep in the form. And if we get this right, that we believe this is a leader that can just keep rolling, we could have a real big run for our money, 60 to 1. Cavity Bay, we tipped this horse last start, ran well in the Derby. That's why it's $3. It's had a few runs now. Good horse, but I don't want to take this price after a few runs. That's the other thing about Rotating Soul. It's 4th up. It's getting fitter. It's going to peak today. Let's see, guys. 60 to 1. We can only hope. Morphetville, race 6. I've got some horses here. I've been waiting to back, like Arran Bay, Chicago Storm, and Air Assault. But in the end of the day, I'm on Nonconformist. I nearly made it a diamond tip, which means our best bet of the day. Probably, arguably is. This horse, when it rates for us, rates through the roof first up. It's first up over 1,600 today. Graham Begg, I believe, is aimed to win this race and the Doomben Cup. I believe we'll go to the Doomben Cup, and I'll show you why. But this rating here, third between Buckaroo and Hinged, over 1,600. These horses here, although I like them and they're in form, they're not Buckaroo, So what did it rate that day for us? It rated benchmark. So that's a good, solid rating. And it was a good run. It was a bit unlucky that day. And then before our ratings, you come here. It's done it again before. 1,600. It wins the Blamey Stakes at Group 2, beating Pounding and Banker's Choice, but it won by 2.25. And then it went to the Doomben Cup, and or here the QE2, which is a huge race. It's a $1 million race, and it's ran second there, without a fight. A Melbourne Cup, Caulfield Cup winner. So this is a class horse that flies first up over a mile. So, rating patterns. This horse has got rating patterns, and that's why I believe he's done things a bit differently. He wants to go to Queensland. This in the Blame, he started in March. He started the prep a bit later, so I expect the horse to be fit, and he wants to, horse to run in Queensland as well. That's what I believe. Morphetville race 7. I have to tip you into this race. We've got 2 units. I'm not 100% comfortable because there are dangers. But we've got Bridal Waltz here, who we tipped last start because we thought it was a very good hit and run first up, and we were right. It won really well, beating Thames, and a big margin to the third horse. The ratings were really high. Vince Accardi rated it high as well, double checking. It 1.5 above benchmark. I'm always sus, but that's definitely what it rated. That's a really big rating, guys. So if it can do that again, Jamie Millen on a front runner. She hasn't ridden a winner in ages, but she has still got good hands. If she takes this horse to the front, lets it breathe, it'll be hard to run down. And then we also think this horse, only had 11 starts, mare on the improved Illative. I really love this run in a fast run race. Just kept hitting the line with 61 kilos. Comes out of benchmark 64, but drops in weight. I thought it was a really good, solid run. I know here its form looks a bit indifferent, Chiton, but this is a horse that had potential. Look what it did second up last time, in a Saturday race behind Diamond Decorator, and she's bulletproof. So this horse has shown potential, and if this first up run sign is a sign how it's come back, it could have get back to that ability. We're talking about $17 to $19, not a bit of money for it either, which is not good. But I still want to tip you into this horse. And again, rating pattern. When it did its peak rating, second to Diamond, she's bulletproof Diamond Decorator, it was second up. So, yeah, look, Cleo Cat in the race, and New York Luster. New York Luster, I'm a little bit sus over the 1200, 1,000-meter form. It has one over 1200 but fell in. And also Cleo Cat, I'm sus on. Again, from a soft 7 to 1200, second up, could be flat. It only ran 9 days ago and it's got to back up. So although these horses look like dangers, and I'm actually scared. This is why I'm a little bit scared tipping your 2 horses in here. The Scalado. That's probably more danger than the other 2 at $7.50. So there are dangers here, but these horses have got rating patterns and the profiles we look for. So I am still going to tip you in there. Same with Morphetville race 8. My ratings say we go to Giga Kick here. I know everyone's carrying on about the weight, but weight's only one element. And we look here, our ratings say Giga Kick 1.5 lengths above benchmark on a good track. And then on first up, it doesn't even do that. So, and we've got Charmstone, Stretan Angel, these horses going 2.5 benchmark. So we actually got them going a length better on a good track. So, guys, look, if you look at this form, now you might not want to back against Giga Kick, but I'd be sus. His last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on a good track, last 4 runs on a good track, it's got beat. Last time he won, he beat Overpass at $1.70 and fell in, which is great. That's good enough form for here. And then after that, so good track form, not great. Loves it. If this was soft, I'd be telling you come in. And then you go first up. Look at his first up. He hasn't won his last 3 first up, and they're over 1,000. Maybe 1,200 is better off. Maybe 1,200 he won't be fit enough. Last time he won first up was beating Lascars on a soft 7, which he loves, right? And then his maiden win. So we're prepared to take Giga Kick on. They're not the dangers. We're tipping Charmstone and Stretan Angel because they're highly rated. I just second up. They rate highly for us second up here. You can see here they've got green rating patterns here and 2 and 2.5 lengths benchmark. You can see Giga Kick here has got 3 lengths above benchmark, but that's on a soft track, second, third up. So they're very close in ratings, but Giga Kick for us hasn't done that rating first up on a good. So just at the value again, we're talking prices. We're talking Charmstone $9, Stretan Angel $15. We want to tip you these horses at those prices. We have to tip you those horses at these prices. I think, and Reserve Bank, the ratings, we're not doing it and for me. So I'm really against the market here. Reserve Bank's going in, 5th run in. My dangers here is Generosity. Look at, if it brings that perf form with 52.5, it's going to be really hard to beat. I'm still on first up runs. Yeah, here's Joker's Green in head wall, overpassing the race. This is top quality form. If it can bring its form over, Generosity, it's going to be really hard to beat. And of course, I'm also scared of Amina, who's got the Charmstone form line. The only thing I'm thinking, Dean Yendall is not as classy as those other jockeys, but they're the 4. I think the 4 mares are Charmstone, Stretan Angel, Generosity, Amina. We've only tipped you Charmstone as official and Stretan Angel because they've got jockeys and rating patterns. and we don't know about Amina, Dean Yendall and Generosity, but that's the only reason. So a bit of a risk there, but I have to play Charmstone and Stretan Angel at those prices. Let's go to Caulfield. We'll be really quick here. Caulfield race 5. We've got Avebury and Cinematic Star. Avebury third up. Looked at the video. It's a little bit like that other horse, a leader that can keep rolling. Freeman trains. They've backed the horse up, and I think it's ready to win. It's done a half a length under benchmark, which is pretty good here. Cinematic Star. Love the 1,000 to 1,200 jump, and love the class rise with dropping in weight here. You can see it here. So tipped you those two there. Caulfield race 8, number 8, War Machine. Just love this horse. Love this horse. Tipped it first up as a dynamic tip. We never do that. But that's the opinion we've got of him. But at the same time, he goes up 4 kilos on that run, and we do have the open rating roughly the same. He had excuses last start. He goes benchmark. He's got a huge weight pull on the War Machine, and he might be in front of him or having a tag in the run. Depends what they want to do with War Machine from that barrier. So we're happy to play open at $12 and War Machine around the 230. And then we go to our dynamic tip here, our best bet of the day. It can be Nonconformist or this, but Caulfield race 9, number 10, Pivot City. We do have this horse is flying. The last 3 runs have just been all huge. He's only won 1 out of the 3, but he should have probably won the other 2. And we do know the manager for this horse, Seamus Mills. I had a word with him a couple of days ago, and he told me that Mick, he's got a 28-day break here. You can see I've marked him here, 28-day break, 4 weeks between runs. Mick reckons he's improved. He's going great and has even improved. If he's improved off those runs, he's going to be awfully hard to beat. And that's how we're going to finish with Caulfield race 9, number 10, Pivot City. Inside barrier a bit tricky, but we've got J Mott, and we believe Motty can get it done. All right, guys, all the best. Good luck, and let's hope we have a really good day today. Thanks. Bye.